Hey everybody, this moment in music with Hal Walker. It's a laid-back musical exploration of the creative process. I'm running just a couple minutes late, but I'm so glad you're here. My guest today is Ture Butler, a wonderful songwriter from Sweden. I can't wait to introduce you to his music. You know, last week we took a little break. We took some time to pause and reflect and to support and honor the Black Lives Matter movement that is so alive in the world right now. But we're back now live. Let's continue to work together to explore the possible ways to make this world a better place. I'm so glad you're here joining me. Thank you. And let's get this show started. All right, see you in a minute. Bye-bye. Hey, what's going on? There I am. There. Where was I? Hey, everybody. Welcome. So I got a little story to tell you before I bring on our friend Ture. I blew up a little bit on TikTok this week. It was, once again, I sat down in my little spot and I recorded 30 seconds of can music. And in 2 days, it's gotten almost 500,000 views, which is pretty remarkable. You know, I'm a 54-year-old guy playing all original music on an instrument that no one's ever seen, and I'm getting really lots of nice attention on that platform. But you know, growing up, my dad always let us know that the most important thing, or one of the important things in life, is to widen the circle. You know, ever widening circles. And I've noticed that my life in 2020 has actually been widening. I've been, bringing new people into my life, and a lot of it has to do with my experience on TikTok. You know, suddenly I am having all these people hear my music, and along the way I'm meeting musicians, I'm meeting producers, and people that are creative, and that was really it was my experience on TikTok that made this show come into being. So for instance, I put this 30 seconds of can music up, and young creative musicians start taking it and doing their thing with it. So here's one of the awesome moments that came out of my post. Here it is.
I've been on another planet. They can handle what I manage. I've been rocking different names, walking different planes. See me when I'm landed. I ain't nothing but a shadow. Rode the wave, never paddle. Moments past, now I'm rattled. My mind is gone. Catch me, I'm falling. I think it's the drop.
That's it. That's nice. So that was one of them. I really like that. I ain't nothing but a shadow. And it's just cool, you know, people take that can music and it inspires them to do something. And here's another one. This guy's rapping on top of the can. Listen to this.
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, residential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up, and then we hit the club. Touchdown, got us.
So you get the idea that goes on. There's a whole bunch of more of those where it came from. So the can is inspiring the young artists, and I'm grateful for that. So anyway, a few years, I've been reading this daily meditation for years, and there was one of the readings, I don't remember what day it was, but it talked about the ever widening circle, and opening ourselves to the ever widening circle of life and of building relationships. And I wrote this song. It's called Within an Opening Circle, and I'd like to share it with you now. It has a harmonica part. I'm a little bit. There we go. Let's see. I'm widening my circle, I'm widening my circle, I am opening to others. I'm opening to others with the actions of my hands and the guidance of my heart. In the work of loving kindness, I'm ready to do my part, and I'm reaching out in peace within an opening circle. My family is extending beyond my comprehension. Every person that's before me is the one that I'm befriending. As the circle grows, I am not alone, and I know I'm only one among the many. And I become the light, light as a feather, and I am only part of a love that lasts forever. I'm holding out my hand for my brothers and my sisters. I'm walking on this land and it's turning into heaven. I am reaching out in peace. I am reaching out in peace. I am reaching out in peace within an opening circle. My family is extending beyond my comprehension. Every person that's before me is the one that I'm befriending. As the circle grows, I am not alone, and I know I'm only one among the many. And I become the light, light as a feather, and I am only part of a love that lasts forever. I'm holding out my hand for my brothers and my sisters, walking on this land and it's turning into heaven. I am reaching out in peace. I am reaching out in peace. I am reaching out in peace within an opening circle. I'm widening my circle. I'm opening to others. I'm widening my circle. I'm opening to others. I am reaching out in peace. I am reaching out in peace. I am reaching out in peace within an opening circle. All right, there we have it. Well, everyone, let's bring on our guest, our special guest of the day. This guy is Ture Butler. I've been hanging out. We've been spending a little time on Skype together, and I've really enjoyed our time together. I'm looking forward to introducing you. And let's listen to a little bit of his music before I bring him on. Here's a piece. He'll tell you more about it when we get to it.
All of these lions, pants on fire, provoke the riot once again.
Hey, Ture Butler, there you are.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
I have a little bit of a technical problem right now.
Yeah, I'm having
because
some
my computer
echo.
started can you hear it?
Yeah.
My computer started glitching. Can I disconnect and reconnect again?
Sure.
I think will
Sure.
that be
Yeah.
possible?
I'll keep them.
I'm so sorry.
I'll keep them
This is-
entertained. It's okay.
All right, wonderful. So I'll reconnect in just a little bit.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll be waiting here.
Wonderful.
So that's one of the realities of live television is sometimes things like this happen. But you know, Ture and I were just hanging out, and I really wanted to play this song of his called "Another Song," and it's so cool, especially in headphones. I encourage you go to Spotify or go to Apple Music, wherever you find music. Go look for Ture Butler and listen to "Another Song." It's called, and we were just vibing on it. We were playing it, but unfortunately, I can't play it live on this broadcast, or we have trouble. Here he is calling. Hey, you're back.
Does it work now?
Yeah, that's great. We're back
was
to
facing some kind of strange glitching. I hope that didn't interfere with the
I
sound.
was hearing a little bit, but it wasn't too bad.
I'm so sorry. It's my
It's all
computer.
right.
What can you do? Hi guys.
Hey.
Sorry for the interruption. This is Ture speaking right here.
Ture. Yes, let's
Ture
pronounce.
Butler.
Let's help everyone pronounce your name. Ture with a little roll of the R.
Exactly. Imagine like a Scottish person would say R or something. Rrr. So it's rolling a little bit. Ture is my name.
I'm really interested in hearing more about your creative process. Like here's a question I want to start with before we hear a song. Where do your ideas come from? You know, where do your ideas, how do you find a new idea?
Well, I tend to get new ideas at the worst possible moments, like when I'm trying to, when I'm supposed to get to the bus, or like when I'm standing with my key in the door. That's when inspiration hits me the most, which is very inconvenient, but that's how my head works.
So
I'm
what
very
happens? What happens when you get an idea? Is it like a song? Is it like a lyric that comes into your mind, or does a vocal come out, or what does an idea look like for you?
Usually I vocalize first, so I'm very dependent on my voice memo on my phone to be able to remember stuff, because they hit me real quick, like a little bit of a firework, and they can go away just as fast as they came. So I need to record them really fast, the melody or some words that I get, and then I sit down and I try to find a balance in between the instrument and what I got in my head, I guess. So,
and then you start working it out.
yeah, usually that's the way I do it. So
would you share a live song with us now?
I'd love to. Like, yeah, why not? Let's try it out.
Go for it. Oh yeah.
When you are around, thrills me when you're laughing. When you wear a smile, I lose all my traction. I will dial your number. Shivers when I hear you. You bring out the shine within my heart and mind. Oh, baby boo. Oh, baby boo. Oh.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Is that the whole song?
No, I wasn't. I don't know how long I can continue.
No, it was great. I was loving it. I was really loving it. That was almost as good as the Spotify we were listening to a little earlier.
Oh, thank you
I
very
mean,
much.
through these headphones, it just sounds so good with that microphone. You got a good combination going.
Yeah, this combination is brilliant. I'm happy that the sound is not glitching as well. Now we're on track.
You know, one thing I love is you're just so expressive. Your face is so expressive. I have a feeling you were brought up in choirs, learning to use the face as a tool of expression.
Yeah, that's we had a choir teacher as a boy. I sang as a boy soprano my entire upbringing until my voice dropped and it was harder to sing
Uh-huh.
that high pitched. But yeah, it's a lot of working with the face. I guess I'm very expressionate. What do you say? Like in general,
Expressive. You're very
expressive. That's the
expressive.
word.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
beautiful. It's really nice. It really draws me in. So, what would be an example of a song you grew up singing? Were they Swedish songs? By the way, Ture Butler, in case I haven't already said, he's from Stockholm, Sweden.
Indeed, I am. So
Yeah.
this is not my first language, so don't be too angry with me if my grammar is a little bit up and down. I'm trying my best. Well, there's a lot of Swedish songs that I grew up with singing. A lot of folk songs. There is the songs that you have everywhere in the world, like "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" and like that. So if you want to hear something that you can relate to. Uh, that is just a classic. But we have a lot of
I'd love
folk
to hear
songs.
something that you just sort of essential Swedish, like you know it. It's sort of it makes you who you are. What's one of those songs?
Um, this one I really like actually from Cornelius Vreeswijk, a Swedish Dutch artist. If I can play a little bit of that
Yeah, go
one.
for it.
Från ockeröloger hörs dragspel och vals. Fullmånen lyser som baden av glas. Där dansar Fredrik Åkare kind emot kind med lilla fröken Cecilia Lind. De dansar och blundar så nära intill. Han följer i dansen precis vart han vill. Han för och följer så lätt som en vind. Men säg varför rodnar Cecilia Lind.
Yeah, boy, that voice of yours. How high can you go in your in your natural singing voice?
I'm not very good at like what tones are named and such. I've been cheating my entire life just using my ear.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go quite far if we can try it out. I haven't what do you say, worked up my voice that good yet, but I can try like. Quite high.
Yeah, quite high. That's nice.
I think I can go further if I work my voice up a little bit. It's a technique called counter tenoring. Like you use the little you got left as a voice soprano, and you
right.
work on it, and you continue working on it when your voice drops. You can keep some of it in some cases. It depends on how your vocal box is working.
Yeah, it takes real training, real maintenance, I would imagine.
Yeah, some maintenance, of course. Like I enjoy because I have my favorite thing that my dad taught me is a mouth trumpet.
I love that. Would you demonstrate some of that? That's awesome. Give me a lesson in that. I need to know that. I need to be able to do that.
Imagine, have you played any trumpet?
Yeah.
So the like vibration sound you make, but I make it in the side of the mouth, and you use a lot of your nose, like what do you call this?
The
sinuses,
muscles,
right? So you push the. I'm losing my English now. Typical. When you sing in high pitch, you call it something.
The falsetto, the
Um,
falsetto.
falsetto, that's it.
Yeah.
So when you use your falsetto, say that you make doo-doo-doo-doo, and then you try to push the sound up while making the same little thing with your mouth, and you
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to describe, but doo-doo-doo-doo, yeah, you're getting close. You're getting close. It's a little bit more of a vibration of the upper lip, very, very subtle vibration.
Wow, I gotta work on that. It takes a lot of muscle. Oh, that's so nice.
And you can pull in the R that I was talking about. When if you listen to a trumpet playing and they change from high to low, you can hear this little rattling sound, like when the tones are hitting, and there you can use your R, like the rolling R during it. So it's a.
Oh, that is good. That is so good.
So put them together, and it's my version of beatbox. That's as far as I go when it comes to that.
That is so sweet. Do you have any of that? Do you play that on any of your recordings?
Hmm?
Do you play that instrument on any of your recordings?
Well, we've tried. With the right tools, you can make it sound quite nice. But
yeah.
In our band, we actually have a trumpet player and a trombone player,
Right.
and when you compare it side to side, it doesn't sound that good. You don't want the real deal close, because then it sounds a little bit better to use them in the recordings. But it does work from time to time. If we're using our loop station as we have here, that we're trying to use in live sessions and in live performances, then I can use my mouth trumpet a little bit. And I've used it on a few TikToks.
Yeah.
TikTok songs.
Hey,
as
Ture,
well.
I'd love to hear another song. And do you have any songs that have a story, or a brief story about how they came into being? Like, think of what's another song you'd like to share, and just tell us briefly how it came into being.
Actually, you can get a song that I haven't released it on any platform. I got a lot of music out on Spotify and YouTube and such, but this one, it never really got there. But it has an interesting backstory, because it's a song called Chefchaouen, and Chefchaouen, it's a place in Morocco, up in the mountains, amazing place. And me and a couple of friends, we actually did a spontaneous visit over from Spain to Morocco once, when we were really young, around 18, 19 years old. And we just ended up in this amazing, almost medieval looking town up in the mountains. And it really made a big impression on me. So I wrote a song, and it's really old, like almost 10 years old, but old in my, for me anyways, like 10 years old. So, but I still like it. It's called Chefchaouen, and it's about the journey getting there. So
Let's hear it.
I can play
I'd
that
love
one.
to hear it, yeah.
We stood in line, we waited. Time for departure, time to flee. To leave the blistering cold behind us, and find our track on warmer streets soon. With the Atlantic Sea beside us, we took our journey to the south. Oh Lord, I tell you what a journey. It'll be remembered till I die. Oh, is it today I'll tell you stories about the town of Chefchaouen, up in the mountains of Morocco, in the Berber people's land. Is it today I'll tell you stories about the town of Chefchaouen, Up in the mountains of Morocco, in the Berber people's land. Now comes the tricky part.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a boat at a border, cross the line without one single clue on what's gonna go down. From Spain to Tangier we arrived, we were there, we felt strong, we were clear, there was no time to spare. Help us unslave us, give us time to go round. Help us to write the story of a different land. Help us unslave us, give us time to go round. Help us to write the story of a different land. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Now that we're home, we're waiting, longing the next time to be free, to leave the blistering cold behind us and find our track on warmer streets. Every road leads to another. You'll have to walk them while you can. Don't leave your book of life all empty. Take on a quest, explore new land. Or is it today I'll tell you stories about the town of Chefchaouen, up in the mountains of Morocco, in the Berber people's land.
Nice. Ture Butler, everybody. That is beautiful. I love the way you just, the ukulele carries the song. You really use it well as an accompaniment. Like there was just no...
Thank you very much.
There was nothing lacking in that performance. Thank you. Hey, Ture, we're out of time. We are out of time. So it was nice to meet you, and I hope we can stay in touch and keep hearing more about what unfolds.
Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't mind.
Yes.
I'd love to have some of you guys around.
I know. We need to spread the love. Subscribe and also check them out on YouTube or on TikTok, but especially YouTube. That's where we need people subscribing. YouTube is a tough cookie to crack, man.
It is. It is.
Especially it's just gotten harder and harder. There's so much competition, but
it really is.
Ture, I gotta say bye. Before I go, I'm gonna introduce this guy, the Spoon Guy. So on Wednesday, I'm Jim Cruz is the Spoon Guy. Ture, see you later. And here is Jim Cruz.
Hey guys, this is Jim Cruz, the Spoon Man. Many of you have asked me, how do I hold the spoons? First of all, you need to get 2 spoons the same size, exactly the same spoons. You put the 2 spoons back to back. You have to have a space in between the 2 backs of the spoons. I like using the thumb method where my thumb is off to the side, making that space. When you hit down, you get a click, and when you hit up, you get a click. I call this next one the horse beat because it kind of sounds like a horse galloping. I'll start out slow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right. There he was, Jim Cruz, the Spoon Guy. This Wednesday, spread the word. Bring your friends. Everyone, thank you so much. This is our closing song. that we sing every week, and please feel free to sing along. It goes like this. You got a light inside you. Go on your way in peace. So shine that light, the light inside you. Go on your way in peace. The world is waiting in the hope of another day. She will carry you safely through the stumbles and the falls on your way. Just remember that I'm loving you and you're loving me. So as you go, won't you go on your way now in peace? Well, everybody, this has been a nice time. Thanks to Ture Butler for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Subscribe, like, and come on over to TikTok and hang out with us. Have a great day. Bye-bye.